How do you attract talent from the Valley to the Toronto-Waterloo corridor? How do you entice a Silicon Valley company to set up shop in the Great White North? You turn, of course, to two Canadians who, when work came calling, packed up and headed to the Bay Area. It's not as crazy as it seems. Meet Pete DeBoer and Steve Spott, head coach and assistant coach, respectively, of the San Jose Sharks of the National Hockey League. You might recognize DeBoer and Spott from their days as coaches with the Kitchener Rangers and the Ontario Hockey League. Both joined the Rangers in 2001, DeBoer as the head coach, Spott as his assistant. When DeBoer left in 2008 to become head coach of the Florida Panthers, Spott took over head coaching duties of the Kitchener Rangers. Both men recently took time out from their Stanley Cup quest to talk about their memories of Waterloo Region.
Lived there for 7 years, had 3 children there, and they were in the school system. As I coached the Kitchener Rangers, the junior team in town, and it was just a wonderful experience. Great environment, great town, really a little bit of everything. And I've lived in different places, being a coach in the NHL, Florida and New York area, California, and Waterloo's right up there on my list of places that I've been.
I also had a baby born in Kitchener-Waterloo, and our kids went right through the school system in Waterloo, the elementary school system. We had boys play minor hockey in Waterloo. So like Pete said, it was a tremendous opportunity for us, not only professionally, but a real good region to have a family grow up in. The housing, the quality of lifestyle and living in Kitchener and Waterloo was first class. And as Pete said, we've been fortunate to see some great places in North America. And for me as well, I'd put Waterloo right up there at the top of my list.
The timing was apt. The night before the interview, the Sharks hosted the Toronto Maple Leafs, and the game was the focus for 2 events with connections to Canada. GoNorthCanada.ca and the Waterloo Region Economic Development Corporation each hosted events at the game designed to entice tech talent back to Canada and to entice companies to set up shop in Waterloo Region.
I really like the combination of city life and universities and technology. But you can also drive 20 minutes and be in Mennonite country and see horse and buggies and the farmers market, and so there's a lot of things about the area we miss.
Geographically, you're within an hour's drive to the city of Toronto. You can get to Detroit, to Buffalo. All the major airports are within striking distance, and the airport in Breslau now has grown immensely as well. So I think for anybody professionally that's looking not only to come in and do business, but to have their families in Kitchener-Waterloo, I think it's definitely 2 thumbs up.
They're only too happy to encourage Canadians who are living in the Bay Area to move back to Canada and fill out some of the tech jobs that are going begging here. So this spring, as the Stanley Cup playoffs get underway, feel free to cheer for the Sharks. Their coaches may be living in the Valley, but they remain 2 of the region's biggest boosters. For Communitech News, I'm Craig Daniels.